Hey everyone, welcome to a new video, welcome to my channel. My name is Micah, welcome to Floating in Dreams, where I like to talk about all things fashion and makeup. Today we are doing fashion, and since I felt that quite a lot of people who saw my previous wardrobe tour video seemed to quite enjoy the setup of that video, I thought we could do another one where I go over a different category in my wardrobe. The last time I did this, I just did dresses because I have quite a few dresses. Today we have a conglomeration of different categories. We're going to go over my occasion wear, my jumpsuits, my blazers and jackets, so things that I don't use as outerwear, and I'm going to do like trousers that are in jeans, if that makes sense. So those are 4 different categories, so I think I've got like 2 or 3 rails again that I can talk you through. We're gonna look at every item together. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about them, and at the same time I'm gonna be deciding whether I'm going to be keeping them, yes or no. I'm not sure why this turned into a wardrobe declutter at the same time, but for some reason I'm sort of feeling like it's time to get rid of some things. So let's start with occasion wear first. So in terms of occasion wear, I am not someone who buys an item because an occasion is coming up. I'm the kind of person who likes to have a couple of pieces on hand so that if I have an occasion to go to, I have it on hand. So that's why I am going to talk you through they're mostly dresses and 1 pair of pants that I keep in my wardrobe. And really this is all of it. However, how many occasions have we been to in the past year and a half? I haven't been to that many, so that's why I definitely think we can do with a couple of culls here, and I definitely don't need to keep all of these items. So let's just get to it. We are looking at one of the oldest dresses in my wardrobe. This is a dress from a Dutch store called M&S, and I spotted this very randomly on a mannequin in a shop window, and I've been wearing this a lot whenever I have to go to like vintage occasions because it's a perfect like 1940s style dress, 1930s, 1940s style dress with this lace cover, but it has a nude underlay and it looks really stunning on. And no matter what size I've always been able to fit into this. It is quite bombshell, glamorous, sexy, I have to say, but actually when I wore this to a vintage party, people came up to me asking me whether it was actual genuine vintage. But no, yeah, by the time for how long I've had this, it might be nearly like be vintage, but it's not an actual 1940s dress. So that's a keep. So that's my 1930s inspired dress. This is my 1920s inspired dress. This is actually from Zara. And this again has been quite successful, even though it has a drop hem, and at the moment I can't wear it drop down to where it's supposed to go, but then I just wear it a little higher up and it still works fine, because the skirt on this is again quite long, so you can sort of tailor it a little bit to, you know, however, whatever the size is that you are at the moment. And it's this really lovely, really rich brown shade that is very flattering with my blonde hair. And then a much newer purchase is this lace dress from H&M with this really gorgeous trim. And this is a little higher up. So I think the Zara one has a V-neck and the other one also has a V-neck, but then this has just a little bit more lace going all the way up, but there's no like fabric behind it. So it's sexy but covered up at the same time, and it's sleeveless, and then it just has a zip in the back. And it's like a wiggle kind of dress, but it doesn't have a very tight skirt. There's a little bit of room, and actually I also like to wear this to dance parties. So that's what I bought this for. As you can see, I like a bit of lace in my occasion wear because this is another H&M dress. And they've been doing this style of dress for years, only I was waiting for them to do it in a shorter length because this came in a full length skirt. And they did it in the blue, and they did it in the red, and they've done it in yellow. And I tried those on every time, but because I'm quite short, and because this has lace, it just made me look very frumpy. So I decided to go with a shorter length. It's still like bang on knee length, and it just has this like faux wrap style with this really nice scalloped edge. I'm not sure if you can see that even, but it's got this little bit of scalloping. So that was the lace section, but I also have a sequin section. This is actually a tunic. It's like a t-shirt that is covered in sequins. And the way I've always worn this is to sort of tuck this into shorts or tuck it into a skirt even, and then I just have a very nice top. So I've been wearing this mainly as a top, and it is sequin, but they're sort of like shiny and matte at the same time, so it's not too in your face bright. And I just really like the sequin on this, which is why I have it. So that's gonna stay. And then this is a super old, again, H&M dress with a taupe sequin top and then a tulle skirt. How fun is this thing? Again, not something I wear a lot, but yeah, for Christmas time and all that. And actually, I can't get rid of this now because my niece, who is 4, likes all things glitters, and whenever she's here, she likes to go into my wardrobe and pick out a dress and dress up, because at home she has all these princess dresses that she dresses up in, and she sort of sees my wardrobe like that. And anything with sequins goes, so usually when she's here she picks this one out. So I couldn't even get rid of this if I wanted to, because now she kind of wears it, even though it's way too big and we need to use like clothespins to make sure this goes high up enough that she doesn't trip. And then, last but not least, in the sequin department, and a definite keep, is this dress from H&M that I bought in the winter sales for super cheap. This was like 75% off. It's got really thin straps and then this really sort of like rough sequin, again with some matte and some shimmer. So it's not too, like, it just has a really nice sparkle to it and a really cool texture. I like wearing this with a blazer actually up top. That's also how I style it up in a video that I did over the winter time. And this is just a really nice piece if you want to add some texture. I would never wear it by itself because it's a bit too skimpy for my liking. But I think that if you want to dress it up a little bit with a blazer over it, it can look really nice. And now we get to the section where I've got some like, should I keep this? This dress from H&M. This is from their trend collection years ago. Again, I've had this since like, I don't know, 2012, I think. It's a lovely color and it has this like photo print on it, which looks a bit like LA, but it is a scuba material, so it is quite warm. So I can't really wear this to go dancing in, or if you go to an event, it tends to be quite warm usually. And it's sleeveless, so this isn't really my style. And to be quite fair, I haven't fit into this dress for 5 years, and I just haven't gotten rid of it because it is really stunning. But I think it has run its course. And then we have this wiggle dress from ASOS. I actually did a video years ago where I showed all of my wiggle dresses. And this is sort of like, if I want to dress up but I still want it to be casual, then I would wear something like this. Here's the thing. I already have a couple of these dressy but casual dresses in my regular dress collection that are, I feel, a little bit more perfect. And I've got 3 of them here as well. So do I need to keep all 3? I think I'm more inclined to keeping just 1. This is a lovely dress, but I feel it's not just the greatest quality. I just really kept it around because it has this really stunning like photo print on one side of the dress and this really nice lilac color, and then it just has a scoop like V-neck in the back of the dress. So it's nice and covered up in the front, but then it has the V-neck in the back. So I do like this, but I haven't really worn this a lot because I don't love the material. Another H&M dress that is a wiggle dress. This again suffers from the fact that it is a little bit too thick, but then, you know, it does have, you know, it doesn't have any sleeves. So whenever I've worn this to occasions, I've really wanted to layer again a cardigan or a blazer or something over it, but it has a really stunning print. I'm not sure if you can see. Let me hold it up. Do you just see it has these like crane birds? It's almost like a little Japanese inspired, and it's a really lovely like quilted cream base with just a really stunning print, and I think this looks really stunning on. So this I'm actually inclined to keep. So maybe I can just keep the light in the dark then, because this is a dark wiggle dress, and this has a shorter length skirt. It's got pockets, a slightly longer sleeve, and it's completely covered up as well. And this is just lovely. It's fully quilted. And I got this from the ASOS Petite Select collection a few years ago, and it just has these stunning flowers on it. So this is another one I want to keep. These are definitely sort of like actual, like I would never wear those on a casual day to work where I have to be a bit more dressy. I definitely keep these around for like weddings and birthday parties and those kind of things. So if I turn down the brightness, you can really see these. They are a matte sequin trouser from H&M in a like beigey grayish kind of shade. These are so stunning. I was so happy I found these in the winter sales. Right, so that was occasion wear. I've gotten rid of 2 dresses, which I think is good. Like I said, I don't have too many things, but I do want to keep it nice and curated because I don't need to keep everything, I feel. And now we're moving on to the rest of this reel, which is jumpsuits. And we're gonna actually start off not with jumpsuits, but with pinafores and dungarees, because those kind of live in limbo. They're not really a dress, but they're not really jumpsuits. You know what I mean? But they are still like a one-piece kind of thing. So pinafores, I have 2. I've got a denim one from Topshop, and then I've got this corduroy one, I think from H&M. Yes, it's from H&M, and it's black, and then it doesn't have like a zip down the front, it just has a more like classic style, whereas this is a bit more different. I love wearing this when I travel because all I need is a different top to go underneath it, and I've got a full new outfit. And then an item I thought I would never own again, which is a pair of dungarees, but I spotted these from H&M in the spring season this year, and I bought them because they have a really nice, like almost gray tone to them. I lived my my teenage years in dungarees. Like, I had short spiky hair and I wore a pair of dungarees almost every single day, which is why when they came back in vogue, I wasn't convinced until I found these ones, because these are the actual, like the first ones I found, and I'm like, yeah, those I would actually wear. Right, so now we get to the actual jumpsuit section. First we have jumpsuits with shorts, and then we have full length jumpsuits. So that's how I have them categorized. And I definitely think that there's a couple I just need to get rid of. One I cannot get rid of, the first jumpsuit I ever bought, is this polka dot number from Urban Outfitters. And this actually, when you wear it, it looks like a dress because of that really floaty skirt, but it actually has shorts in the middle, so it's a bit like a skirt. It's got a button down front, which is really pretty, and a really stunning sweetheart neckline on a hot summer day. I've worn this to some outdoor dance events in the past, and I loved it because it's a very nice lightweight material, and very often I will just layer a white t-shirt underneath it, or like a bandeau top, just to keep it a little bit more secure. I have the jumpsuit version of that H&M dress I just showed you as well. So this is a, or is it? Yeah, I'm right. It is a jumpsuit version. So it's exactly the same actually, but then this has shorts. So do I need to keep both? Ooh, well, actually the dress has the faux wrap detail and this doesn't, so they are different. And then we have this very summery piece, and I've definitely worn this on a couple of trips that I've been on in the summertime. It has this like, well, I'm not sure what to call this design, but it's pretty. It's like almost like paisley print-ish. So I do like that. It's just that I don't like the material of this. It's gotten a little weird after washing it a few times, and to be quite fair, I'm not much of a beach holiday, like hot summer weather kind of vacationer. I tend to do more like a city trip kind of thing, and then this kind of thing just doesn't get a whole lot of wear, so that can go. I prefer this guy a lot more, and this just looks horrible on a hanger. I just know it. But this is from the H&M Wildflower collection, and it's one of their pieces that came in that collection with all the cotton dresses. And I ended up trying this jumpsuit that has this very intricate like tie detail in the back, which is why it looks horrible on a hanger, because you can't really store this properly. But it looked really stunning on, and even though I can't wear a bra with this, I was like, yeah. But if it's like 35 degrees, I would wear this just lounging around the house. And then an oldie but a goodie. This is a denim look jumpsuit from Forever 21. I've worn this to several festivals in the past, and this is just, it's really nice and thin because it looks like denim, but it actually isn't. It is a very nice breathable cotton actually. It's got a elasticated waistband, which is why this still fits me. And this is one of those things, again, that no matter what size I've been, it still fits. I can still make it work. This is one of my newest jumpsuits that I've added in the short department, which is another Urban Outfitters number that looks like a dress, but actually it has skirts. This has a very nice deep sweetheart neckline that looks quite sexy, I have to say, but I just really like this floral design, and it's really soft, so want to keep that. Again, this is one of those, like, I'm gonna wear this on a really hot summer day around the house kind of thing. So if it's like really hot weather, and of course this summer we haven't had much really hot weather, save for like 2 days in June. So I do think I want to keep this around because this still looks okay. And I actually, like, I already got rid of that one, and then I have just one for lounging around the house, which I think will be okay to keep. But I am finally going to say goodbye to this. This navy blue jumpsuit from H&M. The other one, the red and stripy one, is also from H&M, by the way. This is so lovely. It has, I'm not sure if you can see, but it has these little pom-poms at the bottom of the shorts, and that's why I've never gotten rid of this. But this is, again, quite thick polyester material. And what is a pain about this jumpsuit is that it's quite difficult to take on and off. And I think that this is a lovely replacement for that, even though it's a bit bolder. But this is a Zara number that I picked up this spring. It's a really lovely cotton jumpsuit, much like the Forever 21 jumpsuit. This has an elasticated waistband, so I know this is going to see me through many, many years. And this is a really nice, like, denim-y-like material. It's really lovely, and that print. It's also got pockets, it's got back pockets. This is just one of those things where I'm like, yeah, a jumpsuit is just an outfit all in one go. And I'd rather wear something like this than something plain like this. And then another new in piece is this mango jumpsuit, which is a denim. And it's got shorts, and it looks very 80s on, and I just love the way this looks. So this is another one that I'm going to keep. Perhaps I should add it to the occasion wear part of this wardrobe, but this is my glitter jumpsuit that I picked up in the H&M sales. It's lovely. It's really, really pretty. It's really cute. Not something I tend to wear a whole lot, but it's got glitters, and so it's going to go to the occasion wear part of this wardrobe, I think. And I have one more with shorts, which is this really nice casual number from Urban Outfitters. This is a linen blend in this really gorgeous mustard yellow shade. This is lovely too. Again, that elasticated waistband, which means you can just always wear this. Moving on to full-length jumpsuits. We've got this one from Monkey, which I love because it looks like it's got leopard print all over it, but it's not quite leopard print. It's more like a polka dot, but it's got a lovely mustard yellow shade. This mango piece was one that I really wanted to wear, but it was way too long on me. But now I've actually cropped, like I've hemmed these with a like a press-on band that you can put into, like if you have an iron, you can press it into your pants, and that's what I've done with this. And yeah, now I can actually wear it. And I've got a floral one from Monkey that I showed you in a recent haul. This is not going to go anywhere. It's a lovely cotton material. It's got a poofy sleeve and then just a lovely, lovely floral print. That does mean I'm going to get rid of this. This is from Primark, and like this is one of the things that I sometimes do if I want to try a trend. I like see if I can get it for cheap and see if I like it. It's got a square neckline, which is why I like this a lot. But again, it's quite cheap fabric. But what's going to stay, even though it is a polyester, is this Zara jumpsuit in this lovely tropical print. Like it's got, like I'll show you the back. It's got parrots on it and flowers, and I'm not sure if you can see here, but it's got a leopard on there too. Like this is my kind of vibe. I love a good print. The jumpsuit that's got my jumpsuit craze started. This number from Pretty Little Thing, which I actually filmed a video with, which I can link down below if you'd like to see it. Unfortunately, this also suffers from not great quality and difficult to put on because it does have a zipper in the back to get it on and off. But again, I've worn this to a couple of dance occasions, and it's been lovely for that because then I don't have to continuously take it off and put it back on. Next up are boiler suits, and this is my latest purchase. It perhaps looks a bit worse for wear because I did wear it and it got a bit creased in the wash. But this is from SEQUIN, which is a Dutch store. It's got a full length bottom. It's a linen blend with cotton, I think, and some lyocell. And this is so comfortable. I wore this a couple of weeks ago to work, and I actually got compliments from quite a few colleagues about what I was wearing that day. And the reason why I almost didn't buy that jumpsuit is because I own this army green number from H&M that I've also worn to festivals quite a bit. It's got a really nice lightweight material. This is what it looks in the front. It just has a button down front, and this is just lovely, so I do want to keep that. I think that I prefer my Mango shorts jumpsuit a lot better than I do this H&M boiler suit. It does have a tie waist, but the tie cannot be taken off, so I feel I can't really manipulate this the way I'd like to. I really like this like 1970s style of denim color, but like the Forever 21 denim jumpsuit, this looks like denim, but it's actually a much more lightweight cotton. So I don't feel this is perfect, and to be quite fair, for most days this is a bit too warm. These two fabrics are a little bit more lightweight and more what I look for in a jumpsuit than something like this. Then we have this crazy number, which is from Monkey. It looks like leopard print, but it isn't because it's bright blue and yellow. It's got just a tie like here that's incorporated into the jumpsuit. It is really oversized. This is actually a size small, but it fits so wonderfully. And if I would just have a wacky moment, then this is the thing I go for. I love a good print, you know that. And then this is my black linen jumpsuit from H&M that I got this this spring for this summertime. Again, something I can wear around the house. And this is another reason why I can get rid of that really summertime one, because I would prefer wearing this. And then finally in jumpsuits, we have this guy, which is a faux leather jumpsuit from H&M. This does look a little bit like you're wearing a trash bag. I'm not gonna lie. But I really like the design of this. It fits really well. The faux leather on this is really nice. So I do want to keep this because in the winter, if it gets super cold, I know that this is going to be a lifesaver. All right, I've done it. The hair is up because, whoo, I'm getting toasted. And these are all of my blazers now, as well as some other like jacket type of things that I wear more casually. And here's the conundrum. I love all of my blazers, but I don't get a load of wear out of them, mainly because I find blazers to be quite warm. So latest purchase, this is new in from H&M. They are doing this whole like varsity kind of sports looks kind of vibe thing right now, and they did this like sleeveless baseball kind of thing, and I just thought it was really, really cool. My other baseball jacket, and I'm not sure whether I should do this or not, but I have this Primark baseball style jacket, and do you see what it has? Yes, it has the Hogwarts crest on it. I'm a bit of a Harry Potter nerd. The thing is, I don't wear this to work because it has a Harry Potter thing on it. I have worn this casually, like layered, but I don't really wear these kind of things like out. Like this I would wear because it's a bit more neutral. It's not as fangirly. And I just completely forgot, but I just picked it up really quickly from my wardrobe. But I also have this coat slash dress from Zara. It is full length. It is navy velvet. And then it has this very intricate brocade kind of detailing on it. It's almost like a uniform style kind of thing, but then it has like splits down the side and it goes all the way to the floor. So you can wear this as a dress, but actually I like to undo all of the buttons and wear it very casually with jeans and a white t-shirt. And then we have bomber jackets. So I've got a baseball jacket that I already said, okay. But a few years ago, I was really into bomber jackets, and I still really like the look of these, even though they're not really in vogue at the moment. So I am inclined to keep some of these things. Even though they may not be for everyone. So I have this silver number from Costes, and I just really like it because it's a really pretty metallic, and I don't have that many metallic items. And then I've got a couple of other ones, and this is where the decisions get hard, because I don't remember the last time I wore any of these three bomber jackets, but they are stunning, incredibly well made, and when I wear them, I look great in them, I find. So I have this one from Mango, but it's got a paisley print and then a lace overlay, and the collar and the sleeve cuffs are faux leather. And that's why I think this one has to go, because I can remember these faux leather sleeves just not being very comfortable because they were quite tight and they made you very sweaty around the wrists. Then I have this guy, which is like really like sports luxe with this like sporty stripe, and again this more like baseball vibe. It's got a bit of glitter in those stripes, but then where this one shines is it looks like a still life on the back. I bought this from Zara a few years ago. I bought it actually in Rome. I don't think they ever sold it in the Netherlands. Zara collections do change internationally. I can't get rid of this. This is just so stunning. Like, if baseball jackets come in vogue again, I will wear that. And because it has the velvet and the embroidery, I think it can still look a bit more luxe and more like a blazer than, for instance, this. This is a bit more casual. And then the other one I have from Zara is this sateen, kind of like, it looks like a satin. It's very shiny black. And then again, embroidery, this really nice like Japanese style print. But what makes this very special is that this also has the print in the back. And now we're moving on to the blazer section. So I've got all of my printed blazers here, and then I've got like solid colors here, and I definitely need to get rid of some. But here's the thing, blazers have really been an area that I like to invest in my wardrobe in for the past couple of years. I've got some vintage pieces in here that are stunning and unique. So I don't want to get rid of any of these, but I have to because I don't wear all of this. I just don't. So let me see what we can do here. I've got this black and white number, and the reason why I bought this, I think it's from H&M. Yes, it is from H&M, and it has this really lovely like herringbone design. What do we think? I do like the length of this. It has a nice, like, if you wear this with a straight leg pair of jeans, and this is just a good basic, you know, with the black and white. Yeah, so this is what I want to keep. The next blazer is also from H&M, and this is kicking off our checked blazer number. And I've got a few. This is lovely. It's got a burgundy, navy, and like a brown running through it. But the reason why I don't love this is that this fabric is textured. I'm not sure if you can see. It looks like it's started to pill. So that's why I don't love this. Like, it's the design of the jacket. It's not pilling because I haven't worn it enough. It is double-breasted. Yeah, oh, and this is much longer too. Like, this is what this looks like. It is nice. It is a nice jacket, for sure. But I don't think I like this as much as the other one. I just don't see myself wearing this as much. So I think this I'm going to declutter, especially because I have another, like, Prince of Wales check blazer that is a bit more oversized, and it's a beige, so it's just brown, white, and black. So it is a little bit more what I would wear. Yeah, this is more my vibe. And this is another one that I sort of bought at the start of my blazer journey. So this is also H&M. No. It just, no. No. I don't feel great in this. This vintage number, which I love. I love the color of this. It's a really nice, almost like, is it a purple? Yeah, it's like a navy, but it's leaning quite indigo. And then this is definitely not going to go with this shirt because it's cropped. And now I feel this works really well on me. This I know I'm not going to get rid of because it is Zara. It is current season. It's got silver buttons and then this apple green, like pied de poule kind of print, which I love. H&M pied de poule blazer in a green and black. I have the matching suit trousers, so this is gonna stay. Now, and this is another reason why I can get rid of that other Prince of Wales kind of check, because I love this so much more. We have my red tartan print blazer from H&M, which I love. And then we've got some more vintage numbers. So I've got this paisley print one, which is brown, which is not necessarily my color. It's a bit oversized. It's very 80s. I haven't worn this yet because I haven't really found, like, I haven't been in the mood yet, you could say. The rainbow blazer that I showed you in February that I didn't know how to style up, I currently own some more blue blouses that actually work really well with this. It actually is a bit discolored because it's probably been hanging in a window. This is what the back looks like. And then the front is just a little more muted. I don't really mind that. If you wear it, you don't really see that. And then I have a tartan print blazer from Zara. They're actually doing something very similar for this year, but I've had this one for a few years. It's really pretty. And then we're moving on to my solid blazers. And here as well, I've got a couple of pieces that I have matching trousers to, so those I definitely don't want to get rid of. Case in point, after falling in love with this blazer so much when I showed it to you in my haul, I actually found out that H&M did matching trousers to this, and it's part of his suit, so I actually bought the sage green linen-y trousers that this goes with. Because I like the look of that blazer so much, when I spotted this light yellow number in this sale, I decided to snatch it up. It's not the same material. This is actually more lightweight. This is perfect for summer. And then we have the yellow ASOS one. My camera is flipping out. I've got the matching trousers. Can't say no to that. I have my lilac blazer, which I actually have found. I love wearing with like a white lace blouse underneath it. Purple. I have the matching trousers. I actually have a suit that's purple. Yeah. This is Zara. Really nice cobalt blue number. It's actually the same style of suit jacket as the green one that I already showed you. Zara does this in like every print. Now and then this guy, I'm not sure what to do with this. It's a leopard, yeah, look at that. I love it. It's H&M. I have the matching trousers to this. It's like a satiny kind of fabric. And then it has, like, in a darker green satin fabric, it has this like leopard print. I've got the pink version of that purple suit as well, so I have the matching trousers to this. And then we have this corduroy blazer from Bershka. And I love this because it's corduroy, but the shade of this, I'm not sure if you can see, it is like a very muted raspberry pink, like a dirty raspberry. And I like it, I really do. It's just that this, it's not my shade. And I've actually put it on, I don't actually mind this shade all that much. But the sleeves are way too long. I do always roll up sleeves when I wear blazers, but yeah. I think I might hang on to this because I don't have that many textured blazers. Just the satiny one and then this one. I've got my red wool blazer. This is vintage. I picked this up in London in 2009 or 8 or whatever. I've had this for a very long time. It still works really well. And then I have my burgundy blazer that I got, I think, in the winter sales. And I'm really looking forward to be able to wear this in the winter time because I think it will be lovely then. I also have the navy blue version of that Zara blazer, and I really like the look of this. But this guy, this blazer I'm going to get rid of. I actually did wear it this spring. It is a petrol shade. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's a bit dark. That shows the color perhaps best, like right there, that lighter shade. It again has, it's a really good blazer. It's from H&M. I got it in the sales, but I don't like a cropped sleeve on me. I just don't. And then I've got 2 black blazers left. I have a velvet blazer from Zara. I bought this last winter and I can't wait to wear it this winter. And then this is just my standard black blazer, which is a bit more casual, a little bit more drapey, and this is from H&M.